Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Gadget Show Web TV. Now, this is the first digital camera I bought, this Ricoh Caplio GX. That was 4 years ago. And amazingly, in this world of disposable consumer electronics, I still use it because the reasons I bought it then are still valid today. It's got razor-sharp shutter response and an excellent wide-angle lens. Now, Ricoh will obviously agree with me this is a good camera because they've kept producing it largely unchanged for those 4 years. Until now, they've come up with a new Caplio GX, which replaces that, the GX100. And I'm pleased to be able to say I think it's a great camera. It's got the same great features that one has. Again, it's very quick and very responsive. It also has a wide-angle lens, but even wider this time. They've widened it out to the equivalent of 24mm. And if you buy the kit version of the camera, you get a wide-angle adapter thrown in, bayonet fitting onto here, and you get a 19mm equivalent lens, great for very wide angle effects or indeed for estate agents. They've also come up with this other thing you clip on, which is an external electronic viewfinder. If I can, clips into the flash hot shoe there, and you can slip between it and the screen at the back, which addresses one of the common problems with compact digicams, which is if you get an extra viewfinder at all, you just get a fiddly optical one and the screen often becomes almost invisible in very bright light. But in this case, you can just switch over, you get a very high quality picture through there. They've also really sort of thought about what photographers want from a camera. For example, you're not stuck with the conventional 4:3 format. You can have a square format if you want, or indeed 35mm format. And you can get really, really close, just as you could with the old one, right down to a centimetre, so you can take pictures of your trousers if you want to. And they've also massively improved the image quality. It's now got 10 megapixels and the colours are excellent. They've also given it image stabilization, a big selling point in digital cameras these days. And it works in a different way to most cameras, whereas usually the optics move around or you have some sort of digital compensation. In this one, the actual sensor moves around. And I have to say, it works very well. Compared to our current favourite compact digital camera, the Fuji F31, it is considerably more expensive. And though it does have high sensitivity settings, it's not quite as good in low light. Also, at the long end, the lens doesn't actually go very long. It only goes to the equivalent of about 72mm. So you've got to decide whether it's the right camera for you. It's probably one to be more in the thick of the action, rather like, if it's not too fanciful to suggest it, always like a sort of a Leica equivalent. But because of that fantastic wide-angle lens, that quick shutter response, and that really very fetching viewfinder, I think it's really quite a remarkable camera.